Hi Leo, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. Today, Leo, for your meditative session, you guys got Pope Joan, the Pontiff of Possibilities. The possibilities are limitless because the soul is limitless. I feel like there's something that you want to do that you feel like it's impossible, or this could be you or this could be someone you're attached to, but someone here is really limiting themselves, and I feel like it's with negative thoughts, right? Like, I don't think it's necessarily true that this is an impossible thing, whatever this person wants, but they're looking at it as like the glass is half empty instead of like the glass is half full, right? The whole perspective about this, I don't know what it is. It could be something to do with love, and I'm getting a lot of red with this Pope Joan, and that's the root chakra, right? And I feel like that could have something to do with this, like the belief in yourself, the belief that you can do something. It comes from like deep within, right? It's in a core thing, like a soul thing. And I think maybe you'd have to do like a meditation on the root chakra, because there's something here that someone's like, no, it can never happen. You know, they've let it go, and I feel like it's wrong to have let it go. And I think honestly, if you let it go, I think someone wants to let it go. They're like, I can't do this, or this will never happen, so I'm letting go of this belief or whatever. But I think it's a mistake to do that, because if you do that, you're gonna always live your life like, what if, right? What if? And it's better to just be sure. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, even if it's not impossible, but even if you get rejected, or even if the outcome isn't what you want it to be, right? At least you tried, right? So you don't have to live with that in the back of your mind, like, what if? And that's what I feel like someone's going to regret. Someone's going to live in what if they don't do this. I don't know if this is you, Leo, or someone else, but yeah, that's what I'm getting, Leo. So yeah, the possibilities are limitless because the soul is limitless. Let's pull some cards. So, Leo, I have a feminine and a masculine energy. Pick your energy, pick who you are. I have someone here who I feel like is ready to communicate, right? Or they will be ready soon to communicate, because that's what is needed here, right? Someone needs to communicate, someone needs to talk, and again, someone feels like it's impossible, right? I feel like the person who needs to speak feels like it's impossible for this to happen. Like, what's the point of speaking? What is the point of saying anything if there's no shot at this, right? And I see why they think there's no shot. We have the 10 of Cups in reverse twice, right? So someone is really upset about something that maybe they feel like it should have happened. It was meant to happen, but it never did. It never surmounted to anything like a relationship. And they're very upset about it. And that's the whole thing. It's like I feel like this person couldn't get over it. You know what I mean? It's like the fact that this failed or the fact that this isn't in their life, they couldn't get over it, you know? And I think that it has really hurt this person. I feel like the Leo, to be honest. I feel like it's the Leo. I'm sorry if you're like thinking, if you're the Leo watching this about a cross watcher, but I feel like Leo is the one that's going through this death and rebirth process, because I feel like all my Leo cards are here by the death and rebirth, right? The Strength card and the Sun card came out right on the death and rebirth. So I feel like maybe it's both people who thought that this would never happen, right? Like it's impossible at this point. Maybe it's both people, but I feel like it's significant for the Leo, right? And I think it's a masculine energy. That's what I'm getting. But yeah, I'm getting like someone feels like it's impossible. And I think a lot of it has to do with the root chakra and this, you know, confidence in themselves, right? I think this person, you know, the root chakra is about safety and security, and again, the solar chakra is about confidence. And I feel like that makes sense, you know, that it would be the lower chakras that are imbalanced in this person, because I feel like with the Child in reverse and the Four of Cups upright, this is someone who I feel had some inner child, you know, it's like the bottom chakras as well as the inner child of this person was suffering, right? And I feel like that makes sense, right? Because the inner child is, you know, you learn about security and safety when you're younger. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like you learn and then you go up, right? And you build confidence as a child. And I feel like this person has had problems with their confidence, problems with safety, right? Maybe they never felt like safe at home. Maybe they never really felt like that was their home. Do you know what I'm saying? This person, I feel they've had a lot of trauma possibly as a child. And this person, that's why I feel like they hold on to things, you know, and it could be both people, but I feel like it could be the Leo here, that it's like they hold on to things that, you know, it's like if they got rejected, they hold on to it forever, right? Or so if somebody did something to them, they hold on to it. Like they don't think about the fact that like this person might have just been, you know, imbalanced themselves. This person might have been going through something. They just look at how it affects them and what it is towards them. Like, do you know what I'm saying? They have this problem with, again, it's like the belief that maybe they're good enough, right? And it comes from a childhood thing. And I think this person, you know, it has caused them to, I feel like, not want to reach out, think that this is over, and kind of not put any work into a situation that needs work, right? And the thing is that like they want this to happen, right? With the miracles, the possibilities are limitless. It's like they want something to happen. I feel like they wanted this 10 of Cups with this person. I feel like it's this Queen of Cups. They wanted it, right? But at the end of the day, I don't know if they ever really spoke about it. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know if they ever really tried, like they fought for it. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, you really wanted this, but what did you do, right? Because I feel like with this inner child in reverse and the Ace of Swords, it's like this person never really said anything. They never really did anything. They just kind of let it go, right? And now they're like, well, you know, it was impossible. It was never going to happen, right? And maybe they were the ones to leave. But at the end of the day, it's like all this energy all the energy that this person feels is like, I should communicate, I should tell this person how I feel, but it's impossible. Why would I? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like there's a person here who they're sabotaging themselves by thinking negatively. Again, they're thinking like the glass is half empty. This can never happen. This can never work out. And they stop themselves from a really beautiful relationship. And I feel like it would have been everything for these people because it was the 10 of Cups twice. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it really was the 10 of Cups. I feel like this relationship. And the 10 of Cups is everything, right? It's family, it's security. It's everything that I feel like this person is lacking, right? Like safety, security, confidence. Like, I feel like they felt all these things in this relationship. Again, I feel like this person has to do a major solar chakra and root chakra cleansing, you know, do a meditation on it, because I feel this person, that's what kept them held back. Insecurity and lack of confidence and the belief that this could never happen. But this person has gone through a very, very serious transformation. We have the Death card twice, right? So I feel like this person has gone through a major transformation, and I think it could have been even, you know, some sort of dark night of the soul, some sort of ascension, because we have the Hermit card out. So I feel like this person has had some sort of, it kind of feels like an epiphany, you know, with the intuition and the death and rebirth. It feels like they wanted to let this person know something. They wanted to contact this person, and they're like, what's the best way to get into touch with this person? And they're like, oh, I know. It's like someone was whispering in their ear, and it had a lot to do with their gut feeling, their intuition, right? And I feel like that's a part of this person that they are not really used to. So I think it was a big deal for this person. But do you see how there's a baby in the egg? It's really significant because this person, through this transformation, I think they're going to heal a lot of trauma from the past. I think they're going to start seeing things differently. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, I think they dismissed this 10 of Cups in the past, but then here is the 10 of Cups again. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, even after the death and rebirth, there's still something here that's missing. And it's like, okay, I'm, you know, this 10 of Cups, like, why am I looking back on this 10 of Cups again? Like, why is this still something that I'm looking at, right? Because if I was truly over it, I wouldn't be looking at it still. And that's what I feel like is happening for this person. I feel like through this death and rebirth, I feel like they're coming out of this. You see how, like, their child, like, energy is healed in a sense? And that's what happened. There's like a major healing for this person. And I feel like they're starting to understand with the Star card that they have a person. Again, it's like, where is this 10 of Cups? Like, why am I still looking at this 10 of Cups? They're still looking at this 10 of Cups that didn't end up happening. And they're like, I should have done something. I should have communicated again. I was probably too upset, and I let this relationship go, right? Like, something could have happened that triggered this person, and they were just like out, you know? And instead of communicating what they needed, instead of communicating what they felt, instead of communicating, how they can make this relationship work, someone just kind of walked away, right? This feels like someone who just walks away from everything very easily. And I think in the past it worked for them, right? They walked away and they didn't feel anything. But this was different, again, because this is the 10 of Cups. So they felt it in a different way. And now they're like, okay, I shouldn't have walked away. Like, I think they're starting to realize that. And again, I feel like they're not confused anymore. But I feel like, I feel like they know they have to put work into this if they want it again. But I also think, like, this new cycle has given them the strength to want to, you know what I'm saying? It's like they walked away in the past, and now it's the realization, like, okay, if I would have put work into it, I could have had the Sun, I could have had this 10 of Cups. And I feel like they're realizing, like, they can still have it. That's another thing. Like, I think in the meditative session with someone who was like, I can't have this is impossible. And now there's having this, like, illumination in their life that, like, no, I can still have this 10 of Cups, right? I don't know if they're specifically thinking of the same person or a new person, but it's like, okay, I can still have this 10 of Cups, right? But I feel like they're looking back at an old relationship because, again, we have the 10 of Cups in reverse here, and we have the 10 of Cups in reverse here. So I feel like they're looking at a relationship from the past. That's what I'm feeling, right? Intuitively. So I feel like they're looking at this relationship from the past, and they're like, okay, what can I do to resolve this situation? Like, now I've healed, in a sense. I've done a lot of work on myself, and I feel like the divine is giving the person the strength, right? It's really, really significant, the 7 of Wands with this strength card and the Sun, right? It's like this person is getting, honestly, it feels like the divine, like, went inside them. Do you know what I'm saying? And lifted them up from within, right? It feels like I'm picturing, like, the divine going into this person's, like, mouth and body and just, like, taking out whatever was, like, negative. And it's like they pulled something out of this person, right? It could have been, like, the pain. It could have been trauma, but it's like they went in with their hand, pulled it out, and then now this person is able to see. It's kind of reminding me of, in the Lord of the Rings one, is it Saruman is inside of the King of Rohan, and he's like a ghost, and he's not himself, and it's because he has, like, this, I don't want to say like a demon, but he has someone, like, living inside of him, right? He's just this shell, and they he pulls him out, and then he goes back to his normal self, and he's just like, what the hell happened? And that's kind of what I'm getting with this death and rebirth for this person. I think it was a really big deal, and they're giving this person the strength to want to fight again, to want to work again, and a lot of illumination for this person, as well as, like, their gut telling them, that you can make your dreams a reality if you try. So now I feel like this person's re-looking at this 10 of Cups that they once walked away from, and they're like, okay, what can I do now? And What's interesting is that I feel like I feel really bad for this person because it was not only an internal struggle, but I feel like with this crone, I don't know why she's not coming up in reverse, but I feel like there's a tricky energy around this person. Because we have the crone and then we have the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands could just be this feminine, to be honest. It could be the feminine that they want to work with, but I don't feel like the crone is someone that they want to work with. I feel like the crone is the external environment, right? Like I feel like the crone is someone on the external environment of this person who is, I don't know, I feel like they're planting confusion, right? With the moon and the wheel in reverse. It's kind of like, I feel like this person is being told that it's stupid, whatever they think. Like again, there's someone here that is like, yeah, they don't want this person to communicate with this other person. Like they're like, let it go. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not worth it. They're telling them, they're confusing this person, right? And I think that this person could have gotten easily influenced in the past, right? Remember I was telling you how like I felt like there was someone, like the divine came and took something out of this person. It's like someone that they live with, maybe even someone very close to them. Maybe someone who feeds them, you know, someone who like cooks for them, or, you know, like that's how close they are. They were just, I don't know what they were feeding this person, but it kind of feels like they were feeding this person a lot of doubt, a lot of negative thought, you know, like a lot of, I don't know who this person, I don't know if this could be for some of them and not all of them, but I'm feeling with the crone and these two cards that this person, they're, I don't know how to explain it. The way that they talked about this relationship, the way that they tried to help this person was by making them more confused. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they made them more confused. They made them, again, feel like there was no, that they were like wrong. Do you know what I'm saying? And that they didn't know shit about this 10 of Cups, and like that they didn't, to not trust their feelings, to not trust their intuition. And it was like, if you, yeah, it's like, yeah, you could, I feel like it's someone who's like saying like you could do better. This person wasn't anything, like move forward. And honestly, like maybe this person's just immature, but I don't feel like this person's immature. I feel like this person is a little bit manipulative with the crone, because it's not someone who's younger. I feel like it's someone who's older who's telling this person, nah, you could do better, or like, you know, this wasn't worth your time. Don't worry about it. Again, so it's unfortunate for this person because it's like an internal and an external struggle. It's not only the outside that is, the inside that was confused, and now it's the outside. But what's interesting is that this person has changed. They've had this death and rebirth, right? And it's interesting because they go from a death and rebirth again to a death, right? So again, I think this person, whoever this is, they're changing their mind, right? They're not, I feel like this is the card of them saying like, I'm going to trust myself. You know, I can ask everyone for help and advice, but I have to just depend on myself. Everyone's going to have something to say, and everyone's going to say something, you know, and it's at this point, who cares? And I feel like, again, there's this confidence coming from this person within where it's like, okay, like I know what I know, and I know what I felt. And I know that this was the 10 of Cups, and everyone can tell me that like this wasn't everything, but it was for me personally. And again, who cares what anyone else has to say? You know what I'm saying? And like they don't care anymore, right? And now that they can trust themselves, right? Because they've had this major death and rebirth within, right? And now they're having this major transformation where it's like, I don't care what anyone else has to say, right? And I feel like that's why they're stepping into stability, right? They're stepping into some sort of stability with this 10 of Pentacles. And I feel like it's the trust that they can have in themselves and the trust that they have in the divine, right? There's someone that this person leans on, right? And maybe in the past they leaned on this crone, and this crone was always giving them like negativity. And now it's like, no, I feel like there is someone guiding this person though, right? There's someone, maybe it's just in the spirit realm that's like they're being guided, but I don't think anyone in the environment is someone that they can trust. Again, because I just feel like this crone who pretends to be someone who like gives equally to everyone, but do you see how like she's the one handing out, I mean, it looks like she's giving food out, right? That's what I'm saying. It looks like someone who feeds people. That's what I'm saying. It looks like someone who like works in the house or lives in the house, right? Like a grandma, an aunt, a mom. It's someone who this person really trusts. And it's unfortunate because I feel like this person is not someone you can trust, because I feel like maybe even they were the ones that started talking shit about this 10 of Cups. Like, this isn't really the 10 of Cups. Like, you've got to be kidding me, right? And then in reality, they were just kind of planting seeds of confusion in this person. And now I feel like this person has healed. Even with the snake, they've healed and they're ready to start off on their own. doing their own thing with their own, confidence, their own mind. And look, this person is in balance now. See what I'm saying? They're in balance now because they're not asking people for advice and they're not really trusting anyone anyway. See what I'm saying? They realize they can only trust themselves. What's interesting is I'm also seeing like this Queen of Wands as someone who, there's been a death in a relationship as well with this Queen of Wands. Like, I think this person has really gotten rid of a lot of things in their life. I feel like the Queen of Cups is the person that, this person lost. But I think that or they walked away from and they never communicated anything to, right? But then with this Death card comes another type of communication. Someone, after this person goes into hermit mode, right? And maybe they've had a spiritual journey, they've had an awakening of some sort, they've had an ascension, they've had a lot of realizations. Again, a death and rebirth coming twice. This is a really, maybe this person has Scorpio in their chart, but this person has really had like this big change in their life. And with that comes some sort of resolution and some sort of peace of mind. And then this person wants to communicate again. So do you see how here there was a chance to communicate, but they didn't take it, and now there's another chance to communicate, but this person is different now, right? The inner child's not in reverse. This person is balanced. The feminine and the masculine in this person is balanced. So again, and this person is trusting themselves. And I feel like this person could have even gotten rid of a karmic, right? Because we have here with the Death card, we have the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands, right? So this could have been them in another relationship, right? So, they were just, riding along, met someone else, maybe had a relationship with someone else. But at the end of the day, I feel like they knew that this wasn't true, right? Like this wasn't the relationship for them. Again, there's something about this 10 of Cups that this person truly believed that was their 10 of Cups. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, I think it's like, when people ask you, oh, do you think you're gonna marry this person? And they can either answer yes or no very quickly. The people who don't know if this is the right person for them, they're like, oh, maybe, I don't know. But the people who know for sure that that's their person, they're like, yeah, like I know. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the difference now between this person. This person had the 10 of Cups. So again, you can't go back to something that's not the 10 of Cups, or you can't pretend that another relationship is this 10 of Cups. Do you know what I'm saying? The 10 of Cups, once you feel it, again, it's like you search for it again and again and again. And this person is searching for that 10 of Cups. And I feel like they realize like it's not here, right? And maybe it wasn't here with this person because they weren't very stable themselves, right? But this has caused them a lot of anxiety, right? The fact that, again, maybe they even got into a different relationship knowing that this was not the 10 of Cups. Right? Again, maybe influenced by a parent, maybe influenced by someone in their life that they took a lot of advice from in the past. But I feel like here they're not taking advice from anyone else, and that causes resolution for them. And it all has happened after this journey, right? They've literally gone within and have realized like a lot of shit. They've had the Death and Rebirth twice. They've had the Hermit card. Do you know what I'm saying? They have the World card. This person is going through a major transformation and they're coming out balanced. And I feel like they're going to communicate to this person that they let go of a long time ago, this Queen of Cups, right? Again, they're going to go look for their 10 of Cups. And I feel like they only have experienced that with this person. And it's unfortunate for this Queen of Wands because I feel like this Queen of Wands might not understand what the hell is going on, but it's unfortunate, but this masculine energy does. Because again, the masculine energy is the one who's felt this. So again, everyone can say that this is the 10 of Cups, but it's not, right? It's not. And once this person is balanced, they're going to go communicate to the person that they should have communicated to in the first place. And that's what I think that's why Pope Joan is coming out, because at one point, this person felt like this could never happen, and now I feel like they're understanding that it is possible, right? Anything is possible. Yeah, this is like a crazy reading. I'm gonna pull some animal cards. Yeah, Rabbit Spirit, now is a lucky time, right? Number 49, making a 13, making a 4. Yeah. The 4 is for communication. This person is going to go communicate to their person. They're saying now, which is like kind of crazy to me that it's now, that's very soon now, but there is the 8 of Wands, which is quick energy, right? Don't get distracted by timing. I think that if you are the Queen of Cups, whoever you are in this scenario, it might be happening faster than everyone thinks it is, but again, it might not be tomorrow, it might not be today. Do you know what I'm saying? Like now, to the divine, now could mean anything. You know what I mean? The divine with time is very weird. So just know that this is quick energy. It is fast energy. This person is going to go communicate to the person that they felt like they had the 10 of Cups with. And that's what I feel like this reading was about. So I hope that you guys got something from this read. I hope it resonates. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.